Welcome everybody to the Sunday stream.
Hello.
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 So let me throw some clips on here, and actually it looks like from my screen at least, it looks like I'm up first, so I'll go ahead and big me. And I will switch screens or switch cameras, because that is what I'm working on today. Continuing on with the Lisbon tram dial. I've found as I go through the instructions, there's a couple of things. There's a brass wire that's supposed to be running here. Some other ones that they don't show further ahead in the instructions. And this is actually where I'm starting to work on the rails. It's been a long time coming on this. So let me bump over to, huh?
I said skip me because I'm changing my desk.
Okay. So we'll go next to Dom.
Right. Well, see, there's a funny story about this. See, originally I wasn't doing this because I'd cancelled the subscription, well, must have been last year, I think. As most of you know, I've been collecting the HMS Victory series from D'Agostini, which has been setting me back the better part of £90 a month. So I've got 2 more shipments left on that, one next week and then one in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, because I'm a little bit behind on paying this month. And I convinced my better half to let me, well, spare me the funds to get the DeLorean next. Now, over here, the DeLorean works out at, I think it's 60 once it gets going. And I suggested to her that to save me wasting the better part of £100 that I've already spent on this one, on the Knight Rider, is that I pick up where I left off. And in total, I'd only be paying an extra £10 a month on what I'm already been paying. So that's my justification for getting this going again. So I'm going to work through what I've already got.
Nice.
By the way, that is very smart logic, because I started that. I started it with the Falcon. Then I picked up the R2 and I came across another one. I'm like, what do you think? And she's like, yeah. And now I'm about to have 5 going at once. But there's one that I'm going to have to put on pause because I can't afford it. But I've managed to get my allowance up to where I can get a fair chunk of modeling going. What were you going to say, Gilly? And I'm going to switch to you now.
Oh, I was just telling Dom, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Knight Rider is on my list of something I'm going to do eventually. But right now I've got I'm waiting on the Ecto. I'm working on the Movement, or not working on it. I'm getting parts for it, waiting for a part for the Rootmaster, waiting on parts for the Iron Man.
Holy.
And right now I'm working, tomorrow I'll be working on the Samba, because I have enough parts to actually do something with it. But it's like I've hit the point where I have to shuffle between them because of waiting on the manufacturers to ship them. And Todd and I have talked, and I mentioned it on Friday that I'm a little bit disappointed with the Alien, what came in the first package. I've watched some videos and I'm not near as disappointed. It's just that it's kind of a sticker shock that the quote-unquote regular price for the Alien for 4 packs is $150. Actually, $173 for me.
So, wait, did the Samba bus comes with an Alien?
No.
Did I miss here?
No, the Samba bus is coming from Fan Home. The Alien just showed up on Agora. Like a couple of weeks ago, I went to the Agora site and I was like, went to my wife, look at this thing, and she's like, you have got to get. That's what I love. Is my wife isn't like, yeah, that's not too bad. What do you not too bad. She's like, no, you need to get this one.
Well, that's always handy.
Oh yeah. Hey, Mark.
Actually, I had something similar with the
Mark.
Night Rider with mine. I showed her the promo video to the screens, that add-on you can get, and she did this sort of. She just like an eyebrow raise, and with her, I know that's I secretly like that, but I'm not going to tell you I do. So I stand a good chance of convincing her to let me get that at some point.
Yeah. Well, one of them that I just signed up for, or pre-signed, what is it? Pre-subscribed is the Fan Home Optimus Prime. It's a little bit expensive for the size of it, but I like it a whole lot more. I like the Michael Bay Optimus a lot better than the OG Optimus from the 70s.
Well, it's not really any comparison, is there?
No. See, and that's the thing is I'm old enough that the 70s and 80s Optimus Prime, I didn't watch it, didn't care for it, because it was aimed at kids younger than me. It looks like Gilly's doing house cleaning today.
Yeah, I'm just dusting off my jets for now. Taking a little fly around the room, you know. But once
Hey,
I
Mark,
get going,
welcome.
we'll be working on the 88.
Now, I'm not sure if Todd's getting set up to do more on the Enterprise or if he's bringing something else over.
Well, it looks like he's working on a mouse.
How's it going today, guys?
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Mark, I'm actually doing fantastically. I used to be 5 months behind. I'm now 2 months behind. Watched your video on how to put treads. Well, I watched your video today on how to put treads on tires. That was awesome.
Yep. Thank you. But are you working on like 5 models at the same time?
Only 5?
Who are we talking to?
Well, technically, I've only got 3 on the bench.
That's Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I'm working on a top fuel dragster. I got the Cuddy over there. And
Okay, who let this guy out?
Sorry
I've
about that.
also started looking at the my wood ship.
Yeah, I haven't seen that video yet. I am looking forward to seeing you doing a wooden ship.
Yeah, well, that wooden ship, we photocopied the instructions and blueprints for it. My dad is going to be building the same ship, roughly 5 times its size.
Oh, very cool.
So I'll be making a playlist on my YouTube as he progresses through.
Nice.
Very cool.
I'm looking forward to that one.
So we were just in here discussing on how the keel has to be set up for him. Because, I mean, for him to build it, he's going to laminate and make each rib instead of, like, cutting the full thing out of a sheet of plywood. I mean,
Yeah.
the cost of wood today, right? So he's going to laminate each rib, right? Mark it out, laminate them. So he's going to build just the keel, and everything will get bolted together that way, instead of like the way they have the model kits where it's a big flat piece and then the other one goes notches into it.
Yeah.
Right? So he's going to be doing it a little different, but he's still building the same ship.
That's cool.
And mine, well, I'm not keeping mine as the San Francisco 2, because that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going more the pirate ship way,
Oh, very cool.
because pirates never commissioned or bought their own ship. They stole them, right?
Yes.
So basically, I'm going to knock off all the medallions on it that, you know, like their logos for the San Francisco, and I'll probably darken it up, almost like the Black Pearl kind of thing. Make it a lot darker. So make
funny
my
you
own
should
pirate ship.
It's funny you should mention the Black Pearl. I have that across the room.
I would love to do the Black Pearl and the Flying Dutchman.
I have the Dutchman from who is it that made that? It was Oakry that makes the Dutchman, and the one, it's the one that they just came out with in February, I think, that has the full interior. I've got that one, and the Pearl that I've been doing for a long time, is from ZHL in Russia. It's got the full interior.
Yeah, 'cause this is the one I'm doing.
Yep, very cool.
I like I like AL's kits.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
And right now I'm drilling all kinds of freaking holes and mocking up for all my fuel injection on this dragster engine.
Cool.
Does anyone have any clue on how to unwarp a giant hunk of metal?
With your hands? It's true.
Yeah, I think it's a bit beyond my tensile strength. Okay, well, I didn't want to do that.
What I would do,
Depends on how
Is
thick
I would-
it is and how big it is.
yeah. But if it's warped, I would reach out to either Hatchet or Gora, D'Agostini, whoever you got it from, and say, "Hey, this thing is bent."
I probably should do, but I got it like about a year ago, and I've only just now opened it.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the
What's
if you had a
what's
sub with
it
them,
for?
if you had a sub with them, that's one of the things. I've got the Root Master. I've had all the parts since like August or September, maybe a little bit later than that. But I got to the point where was putting on that end cap on the top of the bus, and it's misformed. And I called them up, I didn't call them up. I emailed them and said, "Hey, this thing is not working." And I, sent them a picture and said, "I need a new one." They're like, "Okay."
I could do the Agostini's
I could
customer
help
service
you with that,
in
Dad.
UK is not known for the best. But I'll see. It might be all right once it's
Need help putting it up?
built and in place.
Oh, I'm putting it up.
Well, and that's the thing, is that on the D'Agostini, on the Falcon, I've never actually had problems with D'Agostini if I had a issue with parts, other than the fact that, and Agora's the same way, it takes at least a month for you to get the parts when they say, "Yeah, we'll send them to you."
Yeah, that's pretty
Right.
much the same
You
here.
guys get to watch me struggle.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Tuffy, you need to go. Come on. I don't know. Yeah, big stretch. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right, I think I
Get
found
back
out.
into it.
Right.
I mean, I've actually had Oakry, which you know, it's just a regular kit. I've actually reached out to them before because there was a part that was either broke or something. I reached out and said, "What's the possibility of getting this replaced?" And it was kind of funny because the part, they said, "Yeah, we can take care of that," and the part showed up in the mail along with, they have this thing of if you contact them when you're building something, they will send you a plaque with your name saying that you built such and such model. So they sent me the plaque as well. Didn't even ask for it.
Oh, that's all right then.
Sam says you can try heating it up and using a vise, but
Yeah, that would. I'd have to. Mind you, there's a few scratches in it anyway, but I don't know. It doesn't seem too bad.
it's bent, you said? It's got like a corner or
It's.
something that's
I
bent?
don't know if it's showing up on camera. If you look, there's a slight.
Yeah, that's a big one. Oh, wow.
That's not good.
It's difficult to see.
Yeah, I just call them up and get a new one.
I mean, the worst that could happen is they say no.
I can't see
Well-
why you said no. He already paid
I
for
mean-
it. And it's broken, so get a new one.
It's issue 1, so
They order 1 million issue ones. I wouldn't.
in theory, I should. I could just buy another issue 1 for the starter price.
True.
Isn't it only like $1.99 or something?
Yeah, it'd be a couple of quid over here, aye.
I don't know how many times I thought I had used these pieces for something else. This kit asks for a bunch of spots where it has 2 mil by 7 mil strips of wood. And I kept thinking I didn't save any for the rails, which is what I'm painting right now. Hey, Kenneth. Kenneth dropped in, said hey, said hi, and now is running to the grocery store for his mom.
Excellent.
What? You're not working today, Kenneth?
Speaking of which, any ladies or such that are out there, happy Mother's Day, at least for the stateside.
And Canada.
You're Canada.
Okay. Well, I say that because this morning I said Happy Mother's Day on Discord, and Dom's like, "What? Wait, am I in trouble?"
Yeah.
So
You ready?
since it looks like you're back, Todd. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, Titanic parts today?
Yeah, I might as well get stuff prepped for painting. See if I can actually paint some of these tiny details on here, like these little brass telephones. I got a light block inside of these, which is always fun. And I don't think I like my new lights.
Oh, you replaced your lights?
Yeah, I replaced one of my studio lights, and they're flickering like crazy. They keep selling these things saying no flicker, and I'm like, I can see the flicker with my eyes. If I can
That's
see
not
with my
good.
eyes, the camera can definitely see it. So I'm going to turn one of them off and let it cool down. And I'm going to put it over the back end because they were actually better. And these whine. They make noise. I don't like it.
So what I'm hearing is these little flat panels that I'm using are actually not too bad. Because if I put turn on the shop light LEDs that I've got, I think even the ZV-1 will flicker. Oh, okay. Kenneth said he just got back from the store with his mom, or for his mom.
Oh my God! Who's making all the noise?
Not me.
That's Mark. I'm going to mute him for a
Yeah,
second.
mute him. That's.
I'd blame Eric, but he's not here.
I'd blame Eric anyway. Then Mark Mod just popped in.
Hey, Mark.
He says that it's a little bit hard to hear you, Todd.
It again?
Can hear you. Be quite quiet.
How about now?
Ah, that's awesome. That's much better.
I don't know what happened with my overhead mic. It just has been acting up lately.
Sounds like your stuff is wanting to do like a lot of people are on the stream and take the summer off. Mark said that's better. And welcome, Lee. Glad to see you.
Hey, Lee.
Oh, my camera's being.
Hey, Gordon.
If you're gonna move your mic, you gotta mute yourself, man. If you're gonna grab your camera, if you're gonna grab wherever your mics are, you gotta mute yourself. I'd appreciate it.
Who are you talking about?
Whoever's moving their camera and mic around.
I was moving the camera, but
Hey, Gordon. Hey, Gordon's here too. I haven't seen Gordon in a while. It feels like.
Hey, Cisco!
Oh no.
Hey guys,
Let him in. Where you been, buddy?
just running around, taking care of business.
No. Cisco,
Yes,
you
sir.
were over there.
I was over here. No, I've been having this. So about 2 weeks ago, on my way over to Todd's house, I had a gallon of windshield wiper fluid in the trunk of my car.
Oh no.
And I was driving. You know, my car is basically a race car, and sometimes I drive it like that. And I got to Todd's house, and I got a warning light for traction control, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." I mean, sure, I was driving a little hard, but couldn't have been that bad. So whatever, do the stream, get back in the car. A couple hours later, turn the car on, and the warning's still there. I was like, oh, that's weird. So I pull up, I have a scanner app on my phone. I clear the error. It stays away for a second. Keep driving, and it comes back. I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. I do a Google search, and one of the first things that comes up on Google, some guy was like, yeah, I got this warning because I put a new trunk lid on, and it wasn't sealing correctly. And after it rained, my trunk filled with water, and there's like a computer in there. And I was like, what kind of moron gets the computer in the trunk wet, right? Like, that's a real dumb thing to do. So I go to the grocery store, and I get some groceries, and I get in the car and look behind me, and the rear window of my car is foggy. And I'm like, I'm in Arizona. There's not enough humidity to make it foggy. And that's when 2 and 2 clicked that I had this gallon of liquid in my trunk, and when I was driving like a D-bag, it exploded. And for some reason, BMW decided that in the trunk well, all the way at the bottom, would be a great place to put the computer that controls the differential. And so I shorted that whole thing out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And how much does something like that cost?
So I take it to a friend's mechanic, whose name I will not say, the friend or the mechanic. And the guy's like, you know, we tried cleaning the corrosion off of it to see if it would still work, and it's dead. He's like, you're gonna have to either replace it with a used one for $800 plus labor, or we're gonna have to get a new one if you want, and that's $2,400 plus labor. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. So I go on eBay, and I see that used ones are like $30. Like, it's not a real amount of money. It's literally like there's hundreds of them, because this specific little computer never goes bad. It really only has one job: lock the differential, unlock the differential. So I get a used one, and the problem with BMW in the last like 10 years is all of those little computers are coded to the card, meaning they have the VIN in them, and if it doesn't have the right VIN in there, it doesn't like talking to the rest of your car. So I get the used one in, I pop it in, and I find a local guy that has the coding software that can recode it for me, and he plugs in. He's like, dude, it's not communicating with it at all. He's like, I don't think you got a bad one off eBay. It's like, because that's, again, these modules don't break. He's like, there's got to be something else going on. So earlier today, this is where I was downstairs with my multimeter, just checking every single fuse in the fuse box to see if any of them were blown. And turns out one of these little tiny 5-amp fuses was blown, and I swapped it out for the 5-amp fuse that controlled like the window regulators, and immediately the errors went away. I put my old module back in. I didn't even put the used one that I bought. I put the original one back in, and all the errors went away. I just drove the car. I could tell that the diff is engaging and disengaging. So I basically fixed it for 70 cents.
Gotta love it.
It's insane. I almost spent a couple $1,000. And the best part is they would have bought that used or new part, put it in, and it would not have worked. At which point they would have then gone probably to check the fuses, swapped out a fuse, and they would have replaced it for no reason.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
they would have charged me for it.
Oh, they 100%. They wouldn't have tried putting the old one back in. Why? So yeah, I just saved myself like $2,000. So that's fun.
No, more like $3,000, because don't forget, pulling the fuse, $500. Putting a new one in,
true.
$500.
It's a very good point. I forgot about the labor for fuses.
And they
Yeah.
probably would have said that the fuse is proprietary, so that's also $250.
Yeah, BMW fuse, extra cost.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Sorry about the noise, guys.
Oh, we didn't hear anything.
No, I did. It's just for the viewers, because it gets really hard to hear when somebody's, you know, if we do the same thing. If you're gonna like Dremel or something, mute yourself. You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought I did, but I guess I didn't.
That's okay.
Teamwork.
You know,
Yeah,
Mark's over there
that's
doing
one thing.
construction. We had to mute him because he's over there doing like construction house construction. Are you back, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, that's one pegboard up.
Nice.
By the way, Cisco, I couldn't help but laugh.
At what? My story?
Yeah, well, when you said, what kind of idiot drowns the computer, I couldn't help it.
I know. And you know, dude, I'm telling you, when I read the line on the forum that he dropped his computer, I have such a vivid memory of saying, "What kind of moron does that?" Oh, turns out I'm that kind of moron. It's great.
Well, I would say that's a really, really good design feature because that way BMW gets you to come in anytime you spill something in the trunk and replace it.
It's kind of wild. So I got to figure out, you know, because I actually use this car for hauling groceries. So like, imagine if a gallon of water burst back there, it would have to go through this whole rigmarole again. So I think I'm gonna like 3D print a little shield that just goes around the module and over it, and just puts it in a little waterproof box. And then I can sell that to BMW enthusiasts for like $1 million.
Yeah.
Because we're dumb, we'll buy shit like that.
Todd, are you a BMW owner?
I've had many BMWs, yes.
Ah.
I don't have one now.
Todd and I,
but-
the reason Todd and I know each other.
Yep, we met at a BMW club.
Yep.
Well, what's funny is when I was in Germany, I knew so many people that were shipping a BMW home, and I was like, that's like a Ford here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got that right.
In that you're fixing it or repairing it daily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they call BMWs over in Europe, at least the
Oh,
military
God, no.
guys?
I don't.
Broke most winters.
Ah. Nice. I like bring
not
my
what
wallet.
we call them over here.
Oh.
There's a lot of BMWs in the UK, too.
And I can't repeat what we call them over here.
Why not?
It's past the first 30 seconds. That's fine.
Yeah, this doesn't broadcast in the UK. It's okay. Just don't listen to me.
Yeah.
They'll never know. Come on, Dom.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's very, very naughty.
All right. We're just gonna have to imagine then.
I
And
think
my
it means like
imagination is worse.
bang more women. No,
Oh,
Pardon?
that's probably not it.
brings more women.
Bangs more women.
No. If it was that,
What?
I'd have said that.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. I don't know that I want to know now.
Now, yeah.
It's kind of racist, which is why I'm not going to say it.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Racist. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think every one of us picked up on it at the exact same time.
So what are you guys doing on here and not celebrating Mother's Day with your various mothers?
We are celebrating Mother's Day. We're letting them have a day off from us.
Yep, exactly.
I like that.
Mine's
What are you
sitting on the
working on,
shelf right
Francisco?
there watching.
Are you still building that architecture thing? Your
Yes,
parrot?
I'm still trying to put Paris together. And then once I finish this, I actually don't know what I'm going to do next. I kind of want to start on some weird projects. Like I've been moving, and so I'm like going through all my boxes of stuff, and I realize I have this little OLED that works with an Arduino, and I have a boost pressure sensor that, it's just a 2-bar boost pressure sensor. I think at some point I was looking to build a boost gauge with an Arduino, like just a fully custom from the ground up. I don't know if I have that code anywhere, but I kind of want to start doing some of this sort of stuff where I feel like I never have time during the week to like tinker with electronics. I could probably use this time to do some tinkering. I think that'd be fun.
I haven't done anything with an Arduino for quite a while.
Yeah. Same. The last stuff I did was when Todd and I were messing with the enterprise stuff.
Last time I did an Arduino stuff was my LED cube.
Oh, nice. That's probably pushing the limits of what the Arduino is capable of, huh?
Not really.
Was it? Did you do like graphics?
They're pretty freaking capable.
Yeah. Were you doing any like motion graphics on it, or like what was the resolution of your cube?
Sorry?
What was the resolution of the cube? Like how many LEDs by how many LEDs?
4x4.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, then it's totally capable to run something like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I couldn't do an 8x8 or anything like that. Maybe a 6x6.
Yeah. But that's when the Arduino starts sort of frigging out.
Yeah, it starts spelling out swear words to you.
Yeah.
On its own.
Exactly.
Francisco.
As a call for help.
Yeah. No, an 8x8, you need to start running all your microchips and everything else. You can have the Arduino control the microchips, but you need the microchips to actually run.
Do like the processing.
The actual programs of it.
Yeah. Oh, man, I think I might be short a piece here. Uh-oh. This is the problem. Yeah. Well, this side of the building is going to be one brick lower than the other side.
That's one fuel metering block and base plate.
You working on the Titanic, Todd?
Yep. Just masking things off.
Yeah. What's your goal for today on that?
Try to get these things painted.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
The second bedroom at my place now has a bed.
Uh-oh. Is that an invitation?
Yes. Queen size, but
come hang with a friend.
Probably okay. Yeah. That was one of the other things I was doing earlier today, was getting bed set up, and so in here, and actually it should be a lot less echoey now because there's more than just a table in this room.
It is a little better.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit, but it's better.
Yeah. Good. But yeah, I had to you had to go get towels and shampoo and conditioner for the guest bathroom and all that. Yeah, I basically had to,
it's like moving out for the first time.
Yeah. Well, because I had all my own stuff for me. Like in my bathroom, I have my own, all of those things, but I needed to get all that stuff for guests.
Well, Cisco, if it's going to be Todd that comes over,
yeah,
just throw some paper towels in there.
That's true. That's true. That's a very good point.
Throw some puppy pads down,
Yeah, puppy pads and kitty litter in the corner.
Kitty litter in a corner.
If it was Eric that was coming over,
wood shavings.
Wood shavings, yeah, just like a hamster.
If it was Eric that was coming over, I'd say just leave. Don't put anything in there.
Yeah, that's true. Still try, destroy anything that is in there.
You'll have to
It
tell
was Eric
the
coming
host.
over and lock the door.
Yeah. Child-proof the house, yeah.
You'll be trying to rewire everything.
24 volts, baby. No, stop it.
More power.
Try to plug his phone charger directly in the outlet. Let's go. Like the USB cable. Seconds.
Yeah. Yep.
Not sure why it won't fit.
They're like, well, if it charges fast at 5 volts, why would it charge faster at 120 volts?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's just basic science, guys.
Yeah, that's just science. Come on.
It should charge in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, for about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Oof.
Boof. Uh-huh. Poor guy's not even here and he still gets cut up.
Of course.
I love you,
That's
Hunter.
Important.
He's at
to
like he's at like a slide park or something, so he's out having a good old time. So
He's at what? A slide park?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, when he posted it on Discord, I misread it and I'm like, what the hell is a surprise park?
Yeah.
It's just somebody's backyard. Surprise! We're turning this into a park now.
it is Bismarck, North Dakota.
Yeah, there is that.
Somebody does have an amusement park in their backyard.
Oh yeah. I would hope so.
You know,
That
there
guy's
has to be,
dead?
it has to be something in the air there. Because it was it's funny because when we were moving from California over here, we spent the night in Bismarck, and I remember that was the place that my wife could not find her keys. We knew they were somewhere near the car because she could unlock the car. You know, and I had the spare set, and I'm like, is it because they're in my car? You know, I had the spare set in my car, and I'm like, is it because I have the spare set? Or, you know, so I take her up to the room because she's frazzled. I take her up to the room, and I say, stay here. Let me go search both cars and everything. Couldn't find it. Locked up the car with the spare set that I had. Got upstairs, and she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, what? She's like, they were in my jacket pocket.
Nice.
And she was just losing her mind.
That happens
'Cause-
sometimes.
Well, her car, when we had it, she had a Kia Soul, and it was well, what was it? It was the push button door locks. It was the push button start. So
Yeah.
everything was off of that key fob, and I was
Yeah.
like, "It's okay, we'll sort it out."
And now
That's
years
why I
later,
like-
you're
That's why I like my old school. My 85 Chevy has none of that crap.
Sam, I'm pretty sure that in the UK the phones would charge twice as fast. I mean, if it charges fast at 120 volts, then it's surely going to charge fast at 230.
I know from my time in the Air Force in Germany that you can use a 110 iron on 220. You just don't turn it above low.
yeah.
It works really well.
You did a lot of hair straightening while you were there.
No, ironing for my uniform.
Oh, I thought like a hair iron.
Well, he was in the Air Force, so.
He was in the Air Force. They do cross dress. I mean, they do dress up.
Hey, wait. I pointed after it happened, I pointed out to people I joined the Air Force before Clinton got in office. Because that was the era of don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Richard Thomas, Scale Model World, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, sure.
Do believe, yeah, I just dried up too much.
Are you still working on your train, Buck? What are you working on, bud?
I'm working on the dial. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Nice. Looking good.
Yep, I'm just working on the wiring for here.
Yeah.
I just painted the tracks. The bus or the tram itself is behind me, plugged in. Lights are on.
Nice.
And was it you, Gilly? I think it was you asked if there was a
The Goofy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen
There's
everything
no-
except for Goofy.
Well, he's not glued in yet. Let's see if I can get it over here without wiping anything out. Of course, it's too low. Look there in the front.
Yeah, right there, Goofy.
Nice.
He was, or actually, he's in the back. He was up here, but I decided he's not driving because he's actually waving. He's not driving. He's getting off the bus and waving goodbye to everybody.
Ah.
If I can get him out. Nah, I'm not going to fight with it. But there's now a Goofy in the bus.
Good.
And because of that, actually, what's funny is I started looking today on Amazon to find more figures, more Goofies for other models.
Oh,
Good.
yeah. It's like a call sign.
Yeah, it is. And what's funny is when I do something like that, when I put Goofy in there and say that, and saying that he's waving goodbye to everybody, 5 years from now, somebody will say, "Why is Goofy in there?" And I'll tell them that exactly without missing a beat.
There you go.
It's just like a sternwheeler, sternwheeler riverboat that I did. There are little stories going on all over that, like the two ladies sitting at the table and a little kid standing next to one of them going, "Mom, Mom, Mom."
It's going good, Richard.
Yeah, Richard.
Anytime you're doing modeling, I can't. It's a pretty good time.
Anytime you're doing modeling and not outside mowing the yard.
Well, it's almost 30 degrees here. I'd rather be inside. So
30 freedom units or
30
He's-
Celsius, Canada.
30 Canada units. Got it.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Wait,
I
that's hot.
understand.
we only got to 17 today.
Oh, wow, you're lucky.
30 Canada units is very low, right? Like that's or very high, right? That's very hot. What is that in? Everybody know what that is in Fahrenheit?
That's got to be about,
65-ish.
no, higher.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's higher than that.
Yeah, because 37 is body temp. That's 98. So
88?
Yeah, 88. That's
That's
it.
Oh no, Gilly,
No,
you and I are.
72. 72 is 21 degrees.
No, I just took a look. I just Googled it.
Yeah.
Gilly and I have the same weather. It's 80, supposed to get up to 86 today, which is
Yeah.
30 degrees.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very hot
Yeah.
for Canada.
I'm at
You
I'm
right,
at
Billy?
17. I'm at 17.
That's more normal.
17 is like 63 or something like that.
Yeah, that's more normal for Kanukistan.
Kanukistan.
It's goddamn cold.
Ah, I found the piece I was missing, of course.
It's right over there.
Yeah. It was right over there, guys. Now I gotta get these little dongles off. Get out of there.
17 is
Yeah.
too damn cold for me.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is it's like 86% humidity today too.
Oh my goodness, where you live in Florida? What's going on?
No, it's the Midwest.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the Mississippi River likes to evaporate a lot.
Silly river.
I mean,
See,
what
around
was
here,
funny
we got
was-
the ocean.
What was funny was yesterday there's an air show at Scott Air Force Base, which is 6 miles from where I live.
Yeah.
Yet yesterday they canceled the air show because it was
Why?
raining so hard.
Oh. Don't airplanes fly in inclement weather?
They do, but
I guess not
people don't-
military ones.
but
No,
people
don't watch
are
them.
weak and they don't stand there in the rain. Yeah.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, well, what we used to say in F-16 maintenance about the F-16s was that they were all-weather aircraft and we have fair-weather pilots.
Ah, I see.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it up to the Air Force.
Air Force?
Air Force.
Or what a lot of the other services like to call this is the chair force.
I mean, you guys do run the drones, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm guessing this is a custom piece. You ever seen anything like this, Lego, Todd?
No.
Yeah,
That does
I think
look
this
kind
might
of
be
custom.
It's the bottom of the what's it? The big tower. Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel?
Yeah. There's 4 of them in this kit. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a piece like that. That's kind of cool.
Wow. Nice.
All right, you can debig me. I can't take the pressure.
Yes, you can.
Pressure.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
I don't know, man. I've heard that before.
If they tell you to take your shirt off, don't do it.
Definitely do it. Every time.
It's a scam.
Richard says 947. It's over in the UK. No, 947. It's got to be even later, isn't it? What time's our stream start in the UK?
It started at 9 tonight. It's 10 to 10 currently.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, we tried to find a window that let us get stuff done in the morning or sleep in my case, and also be able to, so it's not too late to start the stream in the UK. It's something the night before, and also it catches Australia, the early risers that are in Australia. So that was,
It's
Quite regularly, builds will pop on and say it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, top of the morning to him then.
Oh, okay. Now just
It's almost 6 here, p.m.
Dragon Lover. Welcome.
Hello, Dragon Lover. See any dragons lately?
There is kind of something that cool that came in this this issue of the Titanic, though.
What?
I will go to this.
Show us.
We did get the grand staircase.
Oh,
Very cool.
that's fun.
So I am gonna paint this.
I was gonna say.
The tops of the steps should be white linoleum, so I'm gonna paint that
All right.
the best I can, or at least just paint the steps all white. And then probably do like a sepia wash over this to give it a little more detail. It's not super detailed like the walls.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, Lee.
What's up, Mark?
Really?
Oh, it's Lee. Hey, Lee.
Hello.
Howdy.
I'll be right back.
Hi, Gilly.
I've had issues with my stream as well.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Up if it, I've been working on. I'm actually on a plastic model. I'm actually painting a plastic one, a 1/72
All right.
scale plastic model.
Who's doing that?
That was me.
No,
I'm muting myself. I forgot.
Damn it, Buck.
How come everybody's got an extra white bar
It was
under their name?
it was Buck.
That is the headline. You can set that yourself. Just go to your settings. Like if you want to put a channel name or something like that there.
All right. Well, my name is my channel name.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
that makes it easy, doesn't it? You don't,
Hi,
you don't have to add anything.
Gilly!
A lot of times, I put my name and my moniker, I should say. But
Yeah.
Hi, Dragon!
Use
I
it.
guess
Use it,
Dragon.
use it. Don't sniff it.
Little History says, lying in bed watching, been streaming all day, more or less. Having been a great day. Awesome.
Connie,
Still painting Warhammer trees.
yeah, he has. He was up on my. Yeah, she has got the link from the Discord. She's going to come up uninvited.
Oh, no. Come on in.
It's up to you.
Go right ahead.
She,
We can have up to 10 people.
Connie,
Let me see if that, somebody joined. Let me see if that was her. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Connie.
Hello. Hey, Little History. Long time no see.
speak to the devil. Connie's.
Almost a full house today. Look at this.
Oh, Connie again. I'm going. I've got issues.
Yeah, you're breaking up real bad, dude.
Little History was up on my stream and then he disappeared. After let me. I'll hopefully get it sorted. I had this issue with my.
What?
Fucking.
Yeah, you're breaking up again, Lee.
Oh, shush.
He has internet problems sometimes.
Yeah.
I need to smoke.
So, Connie, what are you working on? Your Warhammer trees?
Yeah, I was painting mini dragons and all of that, and then I found the Sylvaneth army for Warhammer, and I fell in love with it. And I thought, well, let me try some of the bigger pieces before I try something this size. Here's a bottle of paint. Here's the model.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Oh my
tiny.
God, it's so tiny.
Just jump in both
I
feet.
know how you feel, Connie. I did one for the D&D game, and it's like, holy hell, the hell was I thinking?
So I thought, well, let me do some of the bigger pieces out of this stuff just to scale my, get used to this kind of painting. The layering, the basing, the dry brushing. Then I can scale it down.
I just open up the can of paint, dip it in, shake it off a little bit, hang it upside down. I'm good.
Yeah, it's not Tamiya.
Uh,
No, it's usually something like, I don't know, DuPont house paint kind of thing. Dip it in, shake it off a little bit, swing it around on a string, Decorates the room at the same time. What the hell?
yeah.
Your job's done at once.
Centrifugal force is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it creates lovely artwork on the walls, the ceilings, the floors.
Yep. Hey, if the kids can do it, why the hell can't I?
Exactly.
Although, as far as house paints go, my preferred favorite is bear paint.
Already
I
I'm
have
done,
used
too.
many
Bring it
gallons
more.
of that in my house.
Don't the bears object? No.
Yeah, looks like we got a few more that drifted over from our stream earlier.
I have. So what?
Was it you that was asking about the ISO Eiffel Tower? Was that you?
Yes.
I did talk to them about that, by the way.
Uh huh.
And they said 200 subs, 300 subs wasn't enough. But I did
That's what I
try.
figured.
Yeah, I did try.
Yeah, I figured that it wouldn't be. Then you know.
Well,
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. Someday it will show up on my doorstep.
Their loss.
I mean, they cost so much money to create these things that, you know, I can't imagine they stop selling them anytime soon after they put them out.
No, no.
They cost a fortune to make.
Well, and that's the thing too, is that it is not outside the outside of my reach really for me to purchase it, because I want to say last time I looked it was like 500, I think.
I'll be back in a minute. Puppy's staring at me, wants to go outside.
Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay Bills popped in the chat.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
I'm sorry, I just looked it up. It's 639 euro.
Oh man.
Free shipping.
Oh yeah. But the thing
You know,
is,
yeah, go ahead.
it just dropped from the from $7.99.
Oh, it's on sale. You have to get it now.
Oh no, not yet. So you don't understand. I've spent that much in wooden kits in the last month.
Nice.
I think
Or
we
you
should.
should have had the Eiffel Tower. So yeah.
Well, yeah. What do you think? Should we let Lee in?
Oh, he's back.
Hey, Lee.
All right. I'm not watching.
Welcome back, lady.
Complete.
Yeah. And Cisco, one of the
Yes,
kits
sir.
that I picked up.
Thanks a lot.
One of the kits I picked up recently was the Amerigo Vespucci from Oakry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on their website. It's a $600 kit, and I got it for.
I'm not really
$300.
working on anything because I'm actually waiting for paint to dry. Plastic model. I can't believe
Wait.
finally doing models.
So Lee, what you do is you point your camera at it, so all of us can watch paint dry.
Yeah.
Or you do like I do, and you set one piece over
No.
there to dry, and you pick up another one.
That would be too much
Oh, my
common
photo
sense.
a while ago.
And Lee painted
It's
with the enamel, so that's going to take a
172.
while to dry.
No, I'm not painting this with it. I painted the barrel was with enamel.
Oh,
The
okay.
barrel there's been painted with enamel, but the actual I'm painting the truck with acrylics. I'm painting the truck with acrylic.
You can do what
I
I'm
won't be
doing, which
staying up
is
too long anyway, because I've got
painting brass wire with enamel.
Yeah.
Or I mean with acrylic.
Did you put future on it first?
I never thought I was go and do it. And this is only fair.
I agree with Sam. Watching paint dry is better than watching what's on television nowadays.
Well,
Yep.
it's because they pump out as much television
Yeah,
as they
it
possibly
is.
create.
It is, but
Okay. I had to remove OBS from the equation. OBS decided to crash on me. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, the audio sounds a little more
Okay.
muddled, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Anyways, I finished Paris. Welcome to Paris.
Nice. Let's make you big. Hang on. Where's my mouse?
Richard says he
Oh,
keeps
that looks
starting
good.
another kit while waiting for paint to dry.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
The arc.
Very cool.
Wow, the Eiffel Tower is actually pretty big
nice.
on that model.
Yeah.
Lou? Nice.
There's the
I like the Louvre.
Louvre pyramid thing made out of those clear pieces. I like there's like a little neighborhood here. It's pretty good. This is a fun little set to put together. Yeah, not bad.
Excellent.
And
What's next?
it's pretty big.
Yeah.
What's next? I don't know what's next.
Hey, Todd,
Yes, sir.
is your
it
R2
looks
on?
well.
My R2 is not on.
Ah,
No, that was
I-
my cell phone. I thought I had
Ah.
it shut off.
I was just
God.
wondering because
Got it.
I have the
Go ahead, Buck.
Todd and I both have the Sphero R2D2. I actually just have R5 in here right now.
I have this Sphero BB-8.
I actually, when Todd showed his on a couple of streams quite a while ago, probably 6-8 months ago, and we were all like,
Herbert.
Yeah, I started a thing. I showed my thing, and everybody wanted it.
I had to go out and get all of them. I have BB-8, BB-9, R2, and R5. And this one here, which is the hardest one to get and usually pretty expensive, the lady did not know what she had. She didn't know it worked, if it worked or not. She didn't think it did.
Like ball.
So I ended up getting it for $50.
Oh wow.
Yeah, usually these run the black one runs usually around $250,
Yeah.
and he works.
Oh nice. I like Goofy and the Millennium Falcon. That's cute.
That's actually that's my logo that it was for my birthday this year. My wife and my daughter-in-law worked together, and my daughter-in-law drew it and sent it to me for my birthday.
Oh nice.
I think it was this last year. Might have been last year. I know I've had it for a while. And if
See, even Buck is suffering from TMB. Too many birthdays.
yeah, okay. Well, I don't know now, but usually out of the group of people that are here, yeah, I'm the one with the worst case of that.
Yeah, but that means you're wise. Kenneth from Georgia says so.
That just means you got a little bit more experience. Although I
That's
have
right.
I have a little bit more experience than most people think I do.
Yeah.
Because I am old enough to have walked myself to the original Star Wars movie.
Me too.
Not
Connie, nobody's
drive.
that old. Stop it.
I didn't actually. I didn't because the theater was far enough away, but Here, let me throw that out to you. Are you old enough? This out to you. Are you old enough to remember watching Star Trek First Run?
No.
My two oldest memories are remembering, or which show of.
I watched him on rerun.
Well, I watched the what was it? The Empath was the first episode of Star Trek I ever watched, and I remember that because it was first run, too. And then I didn't know what for sure that was going on. I just knew it was really cool when Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon.
Wow, Buck, you're real old.
I know.
That's a little bit.
That's gross. Is it contagious?
Yes.
Do I need to worry?
Very
TMB.
contagious.
TMB, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Got to watch out. Here's the problem. Everybody's going to get it.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, right?
Yeah,
If you're
actually.
lucky, you do get it, yes. But,
Yeah.
you know, at some point it's fatal, so that's also a downside.
Yeah.
No,
My laptop
see,
has decided to no longer charge, so this whole time I've been running off battery power. That's fun.
I mean, Todd, you saw my what I said on the Discord the other day, didn't you?
What's that?
That I'm on the I don't get to die until my stash is gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you said you were going to be like 237 years old or something.
No, 287.
287, there you go.
Nice.
Wasn't that a TV show, 287?
I don't know.
I feel like that was a TV show when I was a kid. These black ladies living in an apartment. Come on. Somebody help me out here.
Good time?
I said, I don't remember that.
No, I think it was an evening show. No, not that.
No.
Dynamite? No.
You sure you
Oh,
weren't
it's coming.
watching Laverne and Shirley?
No, I would definitely remember Vern and Shirley.
All that's coming to mind, and it has nothing to do with that show, is
no.
Room 222.
No.
What's that?
that
where
was it was a comedy in the late 60s about I think it was comedy, it might have been a drama, but that was the room of, I think it was a college classroom that the people were in.
Okay. And then what happened?
I don't remember it.
Oh, so clearly it was very
Must have been
impactful
a
to
very
your
good
life.
show. Yeah.
Well, it was 50 years, over 50 years ago.
What? Dad seems to think that was Welcome Back, Cotter, 222.
Oh.
No, Room 222 was well before Welcome Back, Cotter.
What the hell else do I want to work on,
I'm
man?
trying to think of like the earliest shows I ever remember seeing were like, yes, Welcome Back, Cotter, WRKRP in Cincinnati.
I remember that one.
I
Yeah.
love the
That was
intro
good,
song
yeah.
to that.
Dr. Johnny
Um,
Fever.
The intro song to
WKRP in Cincinnati.
yes.
Yep.
Well, I grew up about about 60 miles north of Cincinnati.
Nice. Was that a real station?
I don't think it was a real station, but the town was real.
Okay.
Now, the more important question is was the Great Turkey Drop of 1978 real?
I don't remember that.
Les Nessman had the great idea of a
Because they weren't
publicity
in
stamp.
actually filming in Cincinnati. I don't
Yeah.
think. I think they filmed it in LA.
Well,
Oh yeah, for sure.
they had the publicity stunt was to drop turkeys out of a helicopter.
Why? What did the turkeys ever do with anybody?
It was for Thanksgiving.
What? Who's giving thanks for that?
And it was, well, hey, the greatest part of it was when he gets back to the station,
Uh-huh.
and he says, "As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly."
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but frozen ones in a plastic bag can't.
They weren't frozen. They were live.
They were live.
No.
Oh, because I have
Okay.
seen flying turkeys.
They like
The wild
fly.
ones can fly. They look like flying bowling balls.
Actually, they don't fly very far, but they do jump
They're
up
like
about
chickens.
5 feet into a tree.
Yeah, they're like
We had
chickens.
wild
I had one
turkeys
fly
in
across
California.
the road I was on.
I had some wild turkey last night.
Okay, so Room 222 was a drama in 1969.
Nice.
Well, we can't forget about
That
fantasy.
probably- My dad probably remembers actually listening to Wolfman Jack.
I remember Wolfman Jack.
Oh, Buck, Lindsay's wanting to see
Yeah.
a full shot of what you're working on.
I was just gonna say the same. You want to share what you want to go big, Air Buck?
Yep.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me,
Go big and go home.
right there. I'm actually wiring right now. Working on running a cable here. It's actually a piece of brass wire painted black because I'm working on the final wiring before closing up the back of it.
Excuse me.
And let me move the keyboard so I can move it over there. This, which was at one time known as the loaf of bread, is the tram that goes on there.
That's a cool looking train.
Thank you.
That is.
Well, what's sad is that it was on hold for 10 years.
Why?
I got frustrated and put it away, and that's how I ended up with. I actually have a whiteboard over on the other side of the room
Uh-huh.
that lists the builds I'm doing this year because I'm not working on anything that I didn't start at least, well, I don't know, years ago, but I that isn't already started.
This is because Bob thinks he's gonna live to 287. That's why.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he's spacing them out. He's like, I got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gilly's over there going, wonder what I want out of his stuff when he kicks the bucket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm
This
gonna
is
get
how you
this.
lead to a great
That was
estate
that,
sale.
that was that.
That's
was
right.
that.
Oh, if
Okay. Lee sends his apologies. He had to bow out with
Internet issues.
yeah.
Yeah. It happens.
Oh, are you adding sound? Sam's got a good question. Are you adding sound to that? Are you gonna have like a bell and cash register sound? You were talking about something like that, weren't you?
I wasn't thinking about. Actually, I wasn't looking to add sound to it.
Well, you do now. Now you have to.
Now you have to.
I don't have. Maybe.
I think you're legally required. If you want to make it to 287.
I mean, you could easily add some Light My Bricks to that, put some lights on it, sound
Yeah.
controls, everything.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, you mean for the sound controls? Okay, I was going to say, like my bricks, I don't. I do all my own lights.
Oh,
They have a sound a remote control soundboard. So
he's a real modder.
I am adding lights to the dial. Matter of fact,
God, that was a nightmare to do.
here, Todd.
I like the little turtle.
Thank you. This is what everyone's going to stare at while I figure out what I want to work on next. Little turtle. There you go.
Nice.
thanks, Lee. We'll see how the next one.
Man, that burrito does
Daniel?
a pretty decent
Hey.
job.
Now are those beads glued in place?
Yeah, I think they're hot glued in place. This was
Hot
purchased like this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the artisan that made it said, don't leave it by the window because the beads will move. I was like, okay.
Yeah, hot glue.
Yeah, so my guess is hot glue. But I can't imagine the amount of time it took to do that.
Probably not much different than diamond dots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a lot of
I do the
UK
same
people that
thing.
diamond dot. So
I did my first diamond dots A couple days ago. It was a squirrel or something. Those are kind of fun. They're pretty relaxing.
They're very relaxing, and I do them particularly at work because I have a lot of time where I'm just sitting there, and it's
I
very
see.
portable. Some
Yeah.
of them are.
Yeah, some of them are.
I got my
I-
wife into that. I bought her one for her birthday or something. And now she's just totally hooked on it.
Let me show you guys my other turtles. Hold on. If I'm doing a turtle show
Now,
off.
if you are not adverse to ordering stuff direct from China,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is an app called Temu, Temu.
We just ordered from there.
You can get diamond dot kits for outrageously good prices.
Yeah. They were like
So
$5, $3, $1.50.
I mean, I'm talking a 12 by 16 for like $6.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh,
what we were
nice.
doing. We probably put in about $45 worth of an order.
Yeah.
So that stuff actually shows up because I see
Temu,
ads for
I
that
have
all the time.
I have probably made 6 orders with Temu, and all of them have showed up within 10 days.
Nice.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, we just put in an order, and I think it's saying the 18th. We only did the order on the 12th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you put that in the Discord chat? The link?
Is it like it's basically like an AliExpress competitor?
Yeah. Except,
much,
you
yeah.
know,
Real
yeah,
quick.
but it comes a
But-
lot faster, well, it's about like
Way better.
AliExpress, or Wish. Like I said, a lot of it's China, but it comes a lot faster than Wish.
Does it? I'm gonna steal real quick. I'm sitting here masking off the decks, right, for the because I'm gonna black them out for light blocking. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting here building this, and I'm like, does that look like a presentation table at a convention?
It does.
Either that or the base for a float.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Like the old parade floats that
I'm like sitting here, and I'm
we
like,
used to put together in high school.
well, we're going to Wonderfest here pretty soon, and I'm like, that looks like a convention table with batting around it.
Yeah.
I like it. You guys all excited for
I gotta-
Wonderfest?
Oh, speaking
I
of
gotta find-
Wonderfest,
Uh-oh.
I gotta find a
Morgan.
place that sells I don't even know what you call it. For doing like the round styrene for sanding them. It's like one of those flexible belt sanders type
Kind of
thing.
like a strap,
oh,
like a
no, like a handheld belt sander.
Oh,
Is that what you're
okay.
talking about? I've seen
Yeah,
them.
it's like in a U shape, and you put a belt in between, and then you can, go around like round tube and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've
I
seen
gotta
them.
find a place. I gotta find a place that sells them.
So anyway, Morgan,
Sorry.
the guy, no worries, the guy that did the Johnny 5, the 1.6 Johnny 5 that I have, right? Who's here? Got somebody else.
Steve.
Steve. See, look what Steve's doing.
All right.
Sorry.
Look at Steve. Let's see it again. Come on.
Come on, let me see Optimus. Come on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Too late. We've seen it.
That wasn't Steve.
Why does it say Katrina, the Maker's Cave? Somebody's got to fix her label.
Yeah, we got a picture label.
No, I'm leaving. I'm just letting him have his stuff.
Hey, put it back up there. Let's see it.
You're not going to be happy until you.
Give us a
Before-
sneak peek there, Katrina.
It's a teaser for the video.
It's a teaser. Okay. There's his chest.
Oh, look at that.
There's his head.
His head's a good size.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. And it's heavy. Got some weight to it.
And it has a motor in it, right? Because his mouth moves, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mouth.
So when he talks, his little mouth will move. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And all the lights on the doors work and everything.
Well, this is just the cab
Yeah.
on his chest, and there's his eyes light up.
Oh, cool.
Excellent. Was it? How's the assembly? How is it put together?
It's not bad. It's you just got to get used to it. It's not like the other ones that I've seen you guys put together. There's actually sprue work, so there you have to cut some things off with sprues, and you kind of need a key to identify the parts because it's a figure. It's not a car, so they don't reference it as a car part. It's referenced as a part number. So you kind of need to know. You use the key pages so you know what parts you're using for what. But I liked it. It was fun. It didn't take that long. But yeah, the little lights light up too here on the cab. See?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
How much of that is metal?
Most of the exterior of the head is metal. Most of it. Yeah, the Mohawk's plastic, but all of this on the sides, the helmet, and the mouth is plastic as well, and inside, and then it's got the little baby motor that's in there.
Yeah.
And then everything on here on the chest is plastic except for this exterior piece.
Okay.
Yeah, the exterior.
So the body frame, the red part is metal.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But I would think he's going to be pretty heavy by the time he's done, even if it's just the exterior that's metal because he's so tall.
Well, excellent work.
Well, thank you.
Your first feedback, and I assume you videotaped the whole thing.
Yes, I did. I just got done.
Excellent.
Right on. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna edit it real quick. And...
Wait. That's a dirty word.
Edit.
Anything.
Well, there's some things I have to take out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
There may have been words spoken that shouldn't have been. Not anything bad with the model, but yeah, I was channeling Steve at some point where I would lose things. So.
Well, that's why my channel says it's not made for kids.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, there were just a couple moments, not a lot of them.
I mean, it's no worse. It can't be much worse than Eric every Monday. I mean, tomorrow Eric's going to go, Monday, work. And speaking of Eric.
Oh.
Go ahead, Todd.
No, I was just going to say, they just stopped by and showing us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And speaking of Eric, he did say on Discord that he will be hopping in a little bit. They're on the way back from the water park. And Gilly, I think you asked about the Temu website. I Googled it, and it is in the Discord chat now.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, here you are. You can play with your stuff now.
No. Jeez. Get on it, Steve. Start playing with yourself.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a stupid question. Am I actually here?
Who's here?
What's that?
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Oh, right. Okay. It's like I've been talking to myself for the last half an hour.
Were you on mute?
No,
You're probably on
not as
mute.
far as I know.
No, we hear you now.
Yep.
Taiwan.
I'll blame Eric.
Yeah. blame Eric.
Always.
Look who's in chat, Dom. Eric.
Speak to the devil.
And there's Eric, see? It's all
Said
just
it
like
so many times he popped up.
That's right. It's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, for HTM, Eric has been designated as guy at fault for the 2020s decade.
Oh, there's a new guy here.
I think just a decade is a bit
Well,
generous.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. We got almost a full house here.
Yeah, we got a full show going on.
Yep.
It's excellent.
I'm going to continue to try and blow myself up.
That's the best.
I'm
Well,
just
Steve, we
wondering,
got
is
Dragon
anyone
Lady here.
on here
Yeah.
done the Knight Rider?
I am building the Knight Rider.
Did you
I'm
have
thinking
any
about it.
issues putting the wheel together?
You got to squeeze the hell out of it to get it.
Yeah,
for the screw to
I
bite.
found that I had to clamp it.
Yeah. I just squeezed the heck out of it to get one screw started, and that was enough.
Yeah. Well, what I ended up doing is I took the rims out and I just screwed the screws partly into the holes just to thread them.
Yep.
And then that made it a bit easier to get them to bite.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad it's not just me then.
Something's up
All right,
with YouTube.
anybody
Keeps
else?
loading live stream. And 144p. Oh my God, Jesus! I know we broadcast in 1080, so I don't know why YouTube would lower the resolution like that.
YouTube's been doing that a lot lately. Like I'll watch things like Adam Savage or something that I know are in 1080 or 4K, and it'll do like 370 or 720, and then I have no idea why. So I go in and manually pick 1080, and it starts showing and streaming just fine, and the quality is completely different. So I don't know what their algorithm is on what to start the video on.
Well, it makes me feel like they try to do some kind of like a bandwidth check or something to say, oh, well, your bandwidth only supports this crappy version. Who knows?
Anybody else hate scrape and roll cages?
Speaking of issues with YouTube, does anyone else notice that it's automatically turning on closed captions?
I love
Mine
that.
turns it on sometimes, and other times it doesn't.
Yeah.
Again, one of those
Every
YouTube
single time.
things.
I wouldn't
can't watch
mind.
videos.
It just picks up on the audio, and half of it just gets totally wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think one of the other things I'm going to do, I'm going to start going through my collection to just like figure out what I left functioning and what I didn't leave functioning. This is a clear Nintendo DSi that I built a long time ago.
Oh wow.
This one's
Nice.
completely clear, but I don't know if it actually works or not. It's just been sitting in my drawer, and I have like half of my game console collection is these like clear things that I built during COVID, because this is what I was doing to keep myself busy. But I don't know which ones I actually finished. So I have like clear PlayStation Portable. I have basically one of every Nintendo DS product in clear. And I love it. They look so cool. But I know there's some of them that I didn't do all the way.
Nice.
I don't know. All right, and with that, I think it's time for me to go.
Oh.
What?
Well, hang on.
What?
Let me finish what I was starting like for the third time.
Okay.
So
you finish what you're starting for third.
The guy that does the 1/6 and 1/10 Johnny Fives, right?
Yes.
So Steve ordered one, and I ordered one, and Ian ordered one, and the idea was that we were going to build we were going to do them as like kind of pose them as the Three Stooges from Short Circuit.
Okay.
So when Johnny Five is fighting the other Saint robots, right? Well, it turns out that Morgan, for the 1/10, the smaller one, so we all ordered 1/6. For the 1/10, he is making heads for those three, and he's making like the toilet seat that's around the guy, one of them's neck, and the, like one head has twigs and stuff sticking out of it. And so he's making the Saint head robots for the Three Stooges, but he was making them in the smaller scale. So we asked him if he would do it in the larger scale for us for Wonderfest, and he said sure.
Nice.
So he is going to make us those heads and send a set to me and Steve and Ian.
Cool.
And they should be done for Wonderfest. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, great, we're going to have the Three Stooges. And then I realized that we won't have a Johnny Five. If we do the Three Stooges, there will be no Johnny Five to be battling him. So I ordered a second Johnny Five.
Oh, my God.
So he is going to send us, we're going to have a total of 4. So I was asking, I was going to see, are you interested in the other one I have, Francisco?
Oh. Honestly, no, because that movie doesn't mean much to me.
No, and I didn't. I mean, it's probably before his time. Like Short Circuit's not. That's why I wanted to ask. So,
like, I vaguely remember the movie. Mostly, I just remember the terrible Indian guy impersonation.
Yeah, I just don't have two. I don't need 2 of them. And so I was curious if you wanted it. If you wanted one,
I genuinely appreciate.
Johnny Five is awesome.
I genuinely appreciate every time you think of me. I seriously do, but no, I don't think I have any need for a Johnny Five.
That's all good. I was wondering if you would even get the understand it or be like, no, that doesn't really do anything for me.
I remember seeing the movies, and I like Johnny Five, but not enough to like take up some space on a shelf somewhere. So it would just end up in a box, and I would hate to do that.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if you have problems,
I might take that Titanic papercraft off your hands, though.
The paper one?
Yeah.
It's yours.
Because it's so pretty.
It is pretty.
Well, since you're giving stuff away, Todd, I'll take the fire truck.
What? Over my dead body.
No, you're not. Yeah, you're not.
There's so much of my skin cells in that thing. I think I gotta stay.
Yeah, no, that's not going anywhere.
Uh-oh.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, if you can't find anyone to buy the Johnny Five, let me know. I'll take it.
There you go. See, Todd, it all worked out.
There you go. All right, now you can leave, Francisco. Get out.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you still here?
I am still here.
You're still here.
Unfortunately for you, Buck, I am.
Why unfortunately for me?
I don't know.
What?
What?
See what you did, Francisco? People are leaving. It's your fault.
Oh. That feels reasonable. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'll be working on another Lego set. I'm not sure what yet, though. Something probably
Very cool.
Star Wars-y. So,
yeah, well, I know of one that you should, build on stream.
Oh, the X-Wing?
Mm-hmm.
No, that one's a gift to my girlfriend for her birthday.
Oh, maybe she should build it on stream with you.
Yeah, actually, that might be kind of fun.
Right?
Yeah. I bet I can sweet talk her into that one. As long as her name is not shown anywhere, I'm sure she doesn't care.
No, you don't have to show her name or her face. That's totally up to you.
Just hands.
You can hide her in the back.
I was going to say, my face has never been on stream. And I
love my face on stream.
And I just added my name to my channel
Well, here's your
a couple of
chance,
months ago.
Tony.
This is what most people see are my hands.
I see.
Well, let's see
Well, this is actually this is some of what I was doing. Lee was all excited. I've been on his panel about a year now, but these are some of the little dragons I used to paint.
See, let me find you here. Where are you? Connie, right there.
Right, guys, I'm going to duck out.
All right, Don. Thanks for coming, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No worries.
thanks, Tom.
Oh, those
Catch
are
you all
nice.
later.
Take
These
care.
are little 3D printed ones that I had done.
Those are really
Is
cool.
that Spyro? It looks very much like Spyro from.
No, it's actually they called it. It's from, let's see, it was a Humble Bundle that I had gotten a hold of. And these are little wormlings. I blew them up about 200%. So they are, Like I said, there's a paint bottle.
Yeah. Well, you know who I'm talking about when I say Spyro, right?
Yep.
From the video game.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one.
That was actually his name. The name of the game was Spyro the Dragon.
Okay.
Fire the dragon. Yeah.
But yeah, this is actually one of my early ones that I had painted. Let me take my camera down a little bit here.
The heck did I put these damn wheels?
It's over there.
I'm looking,
So-
they're not there.
Yes, please.
But this one, I think, is one of my favorites. And unfortunately, the iridescent paint doesn't show up well on camera.
Oh, that's a nice one. That's the
Donnie would love that.
Yes.
That's, I think that was a Reaper miniature.
oh, that's one of these ones here.
Stormbringer, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
same one.
I just realized I hit something on my keyboard and my cameras were all off.
Why'd you do that, Buck?
I don't know. Oh, that's funny.
One.
That's funny.
Yeah,
So
one,
here we go.
1/3 of the frame, all scraped up.
Oh, thanks,
That's
Arctic.
That's funny because he he apparently can't read because it says cat and your name is Connie.
Oh, and Daniel just put in dragoons.
Ow.
So they say no.
Wasn't Dragoon something, a game or something?
Well, dragoons, they were either a coin
I thought they were a game or something
or
like that.
They were a military unit.
They
too,
were
I
a
think.
military unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I want to say Spanish for some reason? It was Spanish to balloons. All right, dragoons. I wasn't a whole lot into video games. That's probably why I didn't pick up on it right away.
See, according to the Chinese year, I'm the year of the dragon.
Ah.
Not that I like the Chinese dragons, and I like the serpent dragons. I like the fantasy dragons.
I have a wide collection of both the Oriental and what they if they've got the winged. Most of the time they call the wings the Western dragons.
Yeah, fantasy dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got the
Well,
serpent
although
dragons.
you got the serpent dragons, and then you get like Quetzalcoatl, who is kind of a hybrid between both.
Yeah.
Because he's got the slightly, he's got the smaller feathered wings.
All right. Here goes the fire.
What the hell was his name on Mulan? What was Mulan's dragon? Mushu.
Yeah, Mushu. In the original animated version, played by Eddie Murphy, of all people.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome.
He did fantastic in that role.
And I
Yeah.
love him as Donkey also on Shrek.
Yeah. Although, what movie of Eddie Murphy's didn't somebody like?
Steve, why did it sound like you're disappointed?
It didn't work.
Okay, so
City folders too. Hey guys, I think it's time for me to duck out for a while. It's supper time. The wife just come home from work, so
All right. Glad to have you,
time to go
Mark.
time to go eat and spend some time with the wife. Depending on how long you guys are on, maybe I'll jump back on later.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
So Sam said that Spyro was started in 1998. Eric said that Dragoons were Command and Command and Conquer games. Dream Builder said any of several cavalry regiments in the British Army. So Dragoons are historical. I know they're also in Sid Meier's Civilization.
You know, I may just have to. It's quiet in here.
Everybody's concentrating. I'm sitting here trying to paint the lines on the rear grand staircase dome.
Oh,
And it's this is magnifying glass work, so don't like to talk when I'm doing that. I'm going to paint the steps on the grand staircase, so I masked off the walls, banisters.
And I lost my wheel.
Don't lose your wheel. That's the worst.
I guess I'll put this guy away for now.
Foxberry says, very cool. Thank you. I don't know who he's talking to, but thanks. Good.
So yeah, it ended. The beta ended at noon.
Crap, what did I do with those things?
okay.
That is. Oh. Not under eject.
Oh, where? hell does it go?
You know what's interesting is I think they could have. You know, the clock. Everybody's so. You know, the clock is such a big thing on the Titanic, right? The staircase clock.
Yeah.
And they even managed to put the little clock face on there. They printed, or you know, surface printed that tiny little clock, but there's literally no detail on the actual clock. Like they could have at least modeled it so it looked like it was engraved with honor and glory. You know, I mean, I guess, you know.
Discord.
But here's my rear dome. I have to finish doing the railings, but I just take a Sharpie to it and highlight all the lines. So it looks like it has ironwork in it.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'll finish that. And then I got to start painting. Like painting.
Connie, you get your message?
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, Discord. Because for some reason, on my computer, I don't have the HTM group on my Discord. Let me check my phone, see if it's there.
What? Shame on you.
Well, like I said, it's... Okay, but it's on my phone.
That's odd.
Sometimes people don't realize they didn't. They use two different accounts, so you got to be careful with that.
Well, I was very careful to use the same one. I had to actually cancel both of them, wait, and then make sure I had the other one.
Well, it says you're on your phone, so you check your phone.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
March 8th. Oh. I don't, like I said, I'm new to a lot of this stuff.
Does it come up like this?
Yeah, I don't, let's see, because there's the HTM, then I got chat, general.
And you just click general. Maybe chat's not there and you got to click on chat.
Members. 5/7. That's last week. Like I said, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Ouch. Drop my phone.
So here, let me do this. Oh, very nice, Gilly.
Hey, where are you, Buck? 1 second.
I actually am. Connie's sitting here trying to find Discord. I'm just going to bring it up.
Yeah. Like I said, I've got it, but it's just a matter of, he says, check my messages in Discord, and I'm just like...
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Dom says his missus does diamond paintings as well. This one is in a temp frame for now. She has loads to do. Most of them are Titanic based. She is currently working on a huge 70 by 50 centimeter.
Yeah, let's see, I'm not sure what size in centimeters, but it's about a 21 by 30 inch.
It's very cool.
Black cat. You know, a lot of mine have, you know, dragon based.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's what I've got. That's what I've done with some of them.
Well, that's nice.
You know, I took a lot of the special shapes ones. Get the glare off of it. And I framed them. And yes, that's I have not put that together yet.
Grogu!
Grogu! It's Grogu.
Yeah. But that was one I had done.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's really nice.
And actually, this is from the Chinese the Zodiac
From-
group. That's the Year of the Dragon.
Oh, very cool.
Now, that's not mine. Mine's actually the Year of the Monkey. But someone said earlier that they were, you know, Year of the Dragon. I said, well, that's the Zodiac, the Chinese diamond dot version of it.
Hey, Marcy.
Marcy's here.
So,
She's in
Marcy's
chat.
here. Hey, Marcy.
Hey, Marcy.
yeah, I have a wide range of, like, when you talked about how long you would have projects, it's like, oh, if you strung all of mine together, it would probably take me at least 20 some years to get through all of what I have.
I have to do it. I do this occasionally. Gilly and Todd have seen this before. Let me switch cameras. There's the list. That is the list of ones that I have in progress right now.
Well, that's just model kits. You know, I have, you know, what I'm working on, and I've got some 3D printed dragons floating around.
Yeah.
And
Well,
when I say
this-
I've got this whole army, I've got an entire army.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
there are probably a dozen or more Gundam models that I have, not counting the Star Wars Bandai models.
yeah. Well, those are just the kits I have in progress.
Isn't it crazy that you have more models than you can build, and you're like, I have 20 years worth of model kits, like, you know, Marcy says, I have 20 years of model kits, and then you're in the model store, you're like, oh, I need to buy that one.
Yeah. Well, I've got, like I said, this is just, and I don't even play Warhammer. I just fell in love with the army. But then I also, you know, diamond dots, and in keeping with the dragon theme, you know,
Yeah.
I could pull out some little ones that I have. You know, like little Sun Tetra type. And then I also have, I cross stitch. And then there's my other non-craft table hobbies. I sew, particularly Renaissance garb.
You have like a Ren fair you go to?
Yes. I have one. I am fortunate. I have one of the large ones about a 45-minute drive from my house.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, wow.
Which one are you close to?
The Arizona Ren Fair.
Okay, I'm close to its sister Ren Fair in Carolina.
I'm close to the
Yes.
Pennsylvania one.
The one here is huge. Spend all day there.
Well, like I said, Carolina is close. You know, is its sister fair? They're owned by the same people.
And they travel, right? They're like gypsies, right? They go from
Oh yes,
fair to fair.
they're
just pick up their
like
shit
the
and-
modern day ROM. You know, they travel. You know, the circuit. Arizona typically is the start of the season. It starts in February.
Mhm.
And Carolina used to be the end of the big ones. But now I think there's one in Florida and one in Louisiana that continue. Let's see. How far is Pennsylvania Ren Fair from here?
Where you at? I think it's in
Okay.
Lancaster.
It's a 7-hour drive from my house, pretty much.
Where's it located?
Let's see. Mannheim, Pennsylvania. Mannheim.
Oh, Mannheim. Okay. They have stuff all year round, but
Yeah.
I guess the main. And I've lost my screw.
And like this upcoming Saturday, I am going back to the Georgia Renaissance Festival. I won't tell anybody, Dominic.
Yeah, Martin says Ren is like the circus. It starts where it's warm and moves with the seasons. Yeah, right. They're here early February and then out by I think the first or second week of March. They're gone, or end of March because it's
then they, let's see. May is Georgia because it's going on as we speak, and then I think a lot of people will go up to Colorado because that's in July. And some people, let's see, Bristol starts in August. Southern Ohio starts September.
Oh, we're gonna have like a hot dog or something.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see you later, Daniel. Actually, Dominic, I learned to cross stitch from my stepfather. He had a lovely group of ladies that came over, and I started cross stitching with him. And if you do cross stitch, model fallout. How hard would it be make a model 4 out and a model fallout for Pridwin airship? I have no clue.
All right, now we go.
So my hobby choices change depending on what mood I'm in. And I actually need to be hitting my sewing table. I've got some commissions I need to do.
So, I'm going to big myself because I just got done with the wiring, the brass wires for the power wires.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
And I have
nice.
Oh, wow.
got the transformer here. This wire runs over, joins into this box, a box over here, and then actual tied in cables. I used heat shrink. But I
You know what? You should, Buck, you should have made it so those wires actually power the tram.
No.
Oh.
Well,
Come on.
see, Todd, that's the thing, is the catenaries for the wire are here.
Yeah.
So
Why are they there? They're not over the tram.
the tram will be right here on the tracks.
I know, but wouldn't there have been brackets or something that would have taken them
There
up
is.
and over?
There is. Hang on. This wire runs through all the holes. And then the train will actually connect here. I know what you're saying, but oh my God, that would be really difficult to do.
Well, we're model builders. That's what we do. We take a model and make it harder.
Yeah.
I've already done that. No, see, Todd, I'm cheating. What I'm doing is I'm putting a hole through, and I'm putting a hole down through the base here. That's how I'm going to get the power in.
So you're making it harder.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. As long as you're making it more difficult.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, Eric.
Muse, Ren Fair do you go to? And actually, cross stitch, since I've done both the diamond dots and the regular cross stitch, very similar, except diamond dot, you don't have to sit there and count. You don't have to sit there and count how many up and how many over and how many you're doing in a row.
Matter of fact. No, I'm not putting. I was about to put that wire in there. I can't put that in there until I paint these wires.
Ah, Michigan. I'm hoping to go to Bristol and Kenosha later this summer.
You're going to drive by me, huh? I'm just outside of St. Louis.
Okay, now actually, I'm in North Carolina, so I will go up through Virginia.
That's true. You'll go through up towards Chicago.
Yeah, actually, I have a friend who is on the way to Bristol. I may see if I can stop at their place.
Yeah.
Overnight.
Well, when you said Kenosha, I'm like, I used to live there. That was
Okay.
where, when I left or when I retired from the Air Force, that was where we were at. We lived in Kenosha.
Ah. Yeah, Muse. I've been doing a lot of traveling this year or last year or so. My daughter actually flew me out to visit her last year in Colorado because she lives in Denver, and we just happened to time the trip for the Renaissance Festival out there.
Yeah. And Marcy lives in Michigan or Australia, if you ask Eric.
Well, I have, a handful of festivals that are close enough for me to day trip. But then I am willing to drive up to about 5 hours to go to a Renaissance festival. Go to the festival for 5 or 6 hours and then drive home.
That's some dedication right there.
Yep. Yeah, that stuff is coming back up here again, so that's good.
But I've been going to them for since 1999, so 24 years, 25 years now.
We keep wanting to go to one near us, but it never happens.
Surprise her, Steve. Just drag her out.
Yeah.
Well, and I made a hobby out of making the clothing also. So everybody laughs at me. They said, "How much stuff do you have?" I said, "Well, when you start out, you don't have a whole lot of money for this. You make your own stuff."
Mm-hmm.
You just accumulate over the years.
Yeah. Well, I do not do full Elizabethan anymore when I do festivals. I do mostly, the wenchware, or I am mistaking very often for one of the shop vendors. Everybody asks me, which vendor do you work at? It's like, I don't. I just play. So I will drive down in garb, but I use the, Rennie dressing room, the parking lot, and I change into comfy clothes for the ride home.
You live in the world, you don't work in it.
Yeah. Wenchwear, normally skirts and bodices, because Elizabethan is, you've got a corset, a blouse, or chemise, the bodice, a hoop skirt, an underskirt, overskirt, and all of it weighs probably about, like I said, you've got a hoop skirt and 2 boned bodice, you know, corset and a boned bodice.
Sounds like my prom date.
Yeah.
Anything to make it work harder.
But who was wearing the dress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Hopefully our insurance is up to date.
Wait, hang on. We gotta get this. We gotta see Steve.
No, wait, I'm not ready yet.
You're not ready yet? Okay.
Not ready yet. I'll let you know when you can rev
Yeah,
on my fire.
What the hell? Oh, I gotta go.
Today. Boy, I'm a poor host today. I'm not even in camera.
Where's my...
Okay, there. Working on a little Jeep. Since I lost my wheels.
Oh, hold on.
Michelangelo over here is doing good.
I had to look to see who you were talking about. I thought it was me. Now, these wires that I'm painting right now, since they're the main power wires for the building, I want them to be black. But the wires for the tram itself, I'm leaving brass.
All right, here we go.
You ready, Steve?
Make them
Yeah,
big.
ready.
Let's see it.
All right, let's see the explosion.
Oh, here.
Put your safety glasses on.
Where's Eric? Wait, where's Eric? Because Eric wants to see it. Never mind, he's too late.
Oh,
Oh,
no shit.
there.
Hold on, I gotta switch the polarity. Hold on.
Backwards. Oh, we got some movement.
You know, Marcy, I thought about it, but every time I handle these brass wires, the paint comes off.
Well, you know why? You forgot
Because-
to treat your metal with future.
All right, there we
okay.
go. See what happens.
I don't see any smoke or fire, Steve.
No,
I
it's
am
moving.
I am
It's moving at a
disappointed.
nice speed. Oh, cool.
Does it go back again?
Well, you have to unscrew it and reverse the polarity.
Oh, okay. You got to reverse it again. Okay. Well, that's cool. It works. Right on.
Yeah. It's super quiet. All right, so now I need a MOSFET. Where would that be?
I did, Marcy, and it's still, because it's acrylic paint on metal, it just doesn't stay very well. Plus, doing it this way,
No, I need a motor control.
without even trying to weather, I'm weathering these wires.
Is...
That's why you got to put on future first. That's what I always do. I've always used future for my metal tracks, and not once have I lost paint on them.
I don't know how many times I've knocked one of these or more of the one or more of these wires loose. The part on the top of the tram that actually hooks to the wire from the catenaries. Yeah, I knocked that completely off today.
Why?
I was not a happy camper.
Okay, so
Actually, I better take this away. Put that in the bin.
And by the way, Gilly, I'm not sure how well it would have worked if I'd have done future on this, because I've bent the wires, and that's what keeps knocking the acrylic off, is that it just peels off as I'm bending the wire. And I actually have 2 more dioramas for 2 other trams. It's going to be a few days, though, before I start another tram. Absolutely, Marcy, whatever works. And Sam might have been able to do that. But at this point, the wires are all done. Just use an ammo, save a step. Could have. But on the other hand, that's
there we go.
But then you wouldn't have as much fun complaining about, or fussing about it.
Yeah. Plus, that's a whole $1 a bottle.
Yeah, yeah, Ian.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Ian's not here, so I got to complain.
Did you get it at Andy's Hobby headquarters?
No.
Sunday we can't drink.
Yeah, it only works on Fridays. Okay. Put that in there. I can save that for a rainy day. All right. Do I want to start weathering this nail?
Yes.
Okay. Will do.
Oh, it's okay, Dom.
Yeah, you want me to big them so you can get a better picture of it?
Yeah, but see that's the thing, is that doesn't show, that just shows one room of Steve's shop.
This is a small one. Can you
Yes.
imagine that? This is a small one.
No, this is actually the biggest room.
This is the biggest one?
This is the biggest room, yeah.
Yeah, but don't you have over 2,000 square feet?
No, just under 1,800.
Oh.
That's larger than a lot of people's houses.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's bigger than my
Larger than
house.
my house. It's larger than. But you'll never run across a deal like for rent that we did on this. So the landlord couldn't be nicer.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, he just believes in giving people, decent places to work in. And
So when do you move in? Because it sounds like it's cheaper than your house.
yeah, well, there's a second floor to this whole building, And he was actually the landlord living here at one time, but he made the mistake of telling the borough, because it's rated commercial. But there's bedrooms, a full kitchen, and everything else upstairs. I probably would have taken that if it wasn't for the stairs, because I can't do stairs anymore.
Yeah, I said if I ever move again, one story all the way.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, the last house we were in had 2 stories, and right now, I don't know how I would. Me and the 16-year-old dog would have been a race to see who gets upstairs quicker.
Dominic said success. She just said you need one of those. The only problem is, did she say you're going to get one of those? Needing and getting are 2 different things. And Marcy said it's bigger than her place, your shop. And she said she just wants a place with a garage and maybe a basement.
Well, if we could find a house that had a big enough 2-car garage, we'd probably consider giving this up. But around here, they're like hen's teeth. And if you do find one, it's ridiculously expensive. So,
well, Dom said, come on, don't burst my bubble. And Marcy said when she moves, it'll be the last time. That's where we are. We are in the forever house.
Yeah, we said that too. And then the store
got a house for sale,
and then a
Steve.
puppy came.
If you don't mind cold weather, minus 40 below, snow for 6 months, I got a place for you.
Third 2 years of marriage, I'm used to the cold.
Okay. Gilly,
Yeah.
be quiet. I don't want my wife. I don't want my wife to hear that because she would move to Canada in a heartbeat.
That's one of the places we considered going. We there's some beautiful places up there.
The only problem is, Canada is a lot harder to emigrate to than the United States.
Correct.
We looked into it.
Yeah.
What's that?
You can move there easier than you guys moving
emigrate
here.
to Canada. Then
I'm sorry, my blood has thinned. I grew up in Ohio, so the winters didn't bother me up there until I have spent the last 2/3 of my life, in the South. So yeah, y'all can keep that cold stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like I grew up in Anchorage, Alaska, and it was always awesome that on the evening news, they always broadcast the weather for Bismarck because Bismarck was always colder.
Hasn't North Dakota been colder than actual where you are, Gilly, even?
Yeah. Because the way the jet stream blows, it kind of goes right down and hits North Dakota perfectly and comes right back up. So it kind of misses me in the.
no, I think I'm getting ready to have my soon.
What?
Steak sandwich.
Pretty freaking cool, though.
Why are you on big?
We wanted to see if I could blow this up, and I didn't. It worked.
Okay, that's done.
We were hoping he would set himself on fire.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And it won't be the last.
You know how many times he's been electrocuted?
None, because he's still living.
Yeah.
He's been shocked a few times.
Yeah, it's talked a few times, yeah.
Sorry, I have a friend who is an electrician.
Yeah.
I've grounded out the flyback on the TV. I've gotten my hair caught in a drill.
Oh, good.
A high amp 12-volt system. I crossed that in it working on an ambulance one time.
Threw him all the way to the jump seat. It was cool.
Yeah. That's when I got the plastic dick for the tools. trying to think of anything else.
I will tell you, I learned something in Europe. Never, ever, ever touch the blue wire.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if the circuit breaker to the house is off. The blue wire's hot.
For this.
Yeah, I've been bit by a few.
Oh yeah.
In home remodeling projects. Yeah, not my.
Well,
Yeah.
I still, if I'm not 100% positive that the power is off to the wire, I'll hand my wife a 2x4, especially if I'm up on the ladder. I'll hand her a 2x4 and say, if I start dancing, hit me as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Away from said item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there twice. Now I don't even touch it. I'll hire somebody. I don't care.
Well, actually, I found the greatest tool when we moved into this house. I have a voltage detector which tells you if a wire has any power running through it.
Well, I got some pretty sick friends, and I used the voltage protector. Damn fuckers turned it back on when I was ready to work.
You're really not selling me on this whole Canada is nice.
Oh, that was nice. They turned it off right away after I got so. Yeah. They could have left it on and let me fry, but.
Excuse me.
Todd, they were nice Canadians, just like Gilly.
Yeah, they didn't let him die. They were
Yeah,
nice.
they didn't let me die.
Oh,
Well,
my stepfather was in the Navy during World War II, and he was an electrician on their ship, so he learned to hotwire
Mhm.
all of that. Like what was it, 440, 480, whatever they had on those things.
Oh yeah.
So grabbing 110, he would do just for the tickle.
Yeah. Oh,
just
that's
I was like, no, that's not a tickle, that bites. That bites. I don't like messing with stuff unless there's a switch between me and it and I can turn it off.
Yeah.
What do you think? This is my the back wall of the wheelhouse. Just add some color, and they have the instruments molded in there. It's just in the marine telephones. I just wanted to kind of call them out a little bit.
Yeah.
In the door.
And the door, yeah. Should put a little brass dot on the doorknob, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right.
I
I
don't
can do
mind
that. I can do that.
What's happening?
Really? Come on.
Oh. Sam says each UK outlet has switches to turn off each plug. However, they do not have grounding pins, which freaks me out.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to sign off because I have been sitting in this chair for About 6 hours.
All right.
And I need to get some food. Well, thank you for having me up.
No
Hey,
problem.
absolutely.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm getting hungry too.
I'm getting
I'm gonna
hungry
finish that
too.
painting and then I'm gonna eat.
Come back anytime.
Todd hasn't eaten in a couple hours, so I'm sure he's hungry.
I haven't eaten all day.
Like we stream on Sundays, Friday nights.
Well, I work Friday, Monday through Friday evenings,
Ouch.
which is why you'll find me on Livestream on Tuesday mornings.
Yeah.
You are very welcome to come and join us again.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Sometimes, particularly this time of year, I have projects I have to work on. Like I said, I got to pull up floor this week. Or flooring, I should say. Since
Like Marcia said, have a wonderful Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
yeah,
daughter's
yeah.
sending me. She's taking me shopping more or less next Saturday when I go to the Renaissance Festival. So that was my Mother's Day gift. She says, go to that one shop and she'll send me the money on Friday. I said, thank you.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, well, she knows what Renaissance is like because she worked at one for 9 years. But like I said, it's been very enjoyable, and thank you all. And we'll see you around.
Thanks
Thanks,
for
Tommy.
coming.
Thanks.
Have a good one, Connie.
Where's
I
my...
didn't get anything for Mother's Day. And my whole life, people been telling me I'm quite a mother. So
No. See, that's the thing, Steve. Mother Puss Bucket doesn't count.
Well, that's nice of Connie to come in.
Absolutely.
yeah.
It was awesome for everybody that came today.
Yeah.
We were up to what, 7 at one point? Or no, we were up to 8.
We were up to 8.
That's pretty cool.
For Sunday, yeah.
Sometimes it feels like we can't get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's supposed to be 5 of us on here all the time.
Well, Eric keeps pretending he has a life.
I don't know what this life is he keeps talking about.
He's a modeler. He doesn't have life.
Exactly.
We sit here and play with our toys. The only smart one about it was Steve. He actually turned his into a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I've only made money.
Isn't that kind of the end goal? You know, we wish we could do is that our hobbies made money.
Yeah.
I think the most successful person I know that's done that is Boyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be at Wonderfest.
Well, the ones I did, they just bought me more toys. That's all. So I saved a few bucks there.
That's stupid.
Very quiet.
Concentrating.
Everybody's
I am
thinking.
too. Yeah.
Trying to cut windows. Close enough.
And you're cursing from the other room.
Uh-oh.
She's
What's she working on? She's editing that video?
She's editing one of my videos.
Oh.
I like how you put her to work.
I have a tendency to restart when I don't think I said something right. So she says I should just go with it.
Poor Katrina.
We're getting better. She could be coming in to yell about it right now. No, I heard you exasperated in the other room. I said you were editing my videos.
How are they going? You drove them away, Todd?
Am I doing all right? Yeah.
Said, did you drive them away?
Oh, no, they all had to go. It's the UK. They're going to go to bed.
Oh, is Connie from the UK?
No,
Connie's
but
from,
she had other shit to do.
Yeah, and Connie said she's been online for 6 hours. She was on Lee's stream earlier.
Yeah, that started this morning, didn't it?
Around noon.
Yeah.
What's that part you got?
Who?
Yeah, Todd was showing. What is that?
This is the grand staircase from the Titanic.
Oh, look at
I am
that.
painting. I'm painting the floors because they were linoleum on the real ship, so I'm giving them a decent little coat of just off-white paint, and then this back wall will sit here like this. So
Oh,
Nice.
I just didn't like them being brown because I'm gonna. You'll be able to see this through the dome, and I think that's on the Titanic. You can actually remove the dome and the skylight above the dome. They never have you glue it in place, and I think that's so you can look down in here and see this staircase. So
Oh, mercy.
what I'm gonna do is I have the scale linoleum that I'm gonna cut out and put on the flooring, so you'll be able to see. Cause since you can see, this is one of the few parts of the interior you can see. I'll put the scale linoleum. I'll print it and just have it stick it down to the floor.
how far is it?
So I'm just having a little fun, something to do. Get this before I start building the actual Titanic, and I don't think I'm gonna bust out my airbrush today. I don't know, maybe I got to airbrush these big panels.
He tapes everything off.
Yep.
Now what are you doing?
Working on the motor. Got halfway to work. What are you doing?
Okay, they worked when they were in the sofa. Why wouldn't they work now?
Well, I had to find out which wires were which.
Oh,
I thought you were editing video.
I am. They're exhausting in there, I mean, sometimes I need to take a break.
I'm the talent. Sometimes we're difficult.
You tell me. It's the false starts that kill me.
Katrina's a star behind the curtain.
Yep. My whole life. I wouldn't be who I am without her.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Katrina.
I'm gonna, yeah. You're welcome. I worked
Yeah.
hard on that.
He's this way because of you. Great.
Mhm. Well,
What was Steve like before you?
Oh, I hated him.
Oh,
And likewise, he hated me. We did not like each other at all. So basically, he was the same.
Just longer hair.
Much longer hair.
Did you remove the hair by choice or by genetics?
After a while, I just decided to cut it short.
You've got long curly locks. Women would be jealous.
Women
Didn't sound
were.
like you were jealous.
Huh?
Didn't sound like you were jealous.
I have my own curly hair.
Did you like his hair when it was long?
Oh yeah. Yeah. But that was the time back then. I mean, the 90s, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the 90s. And then, hairstyles changed. You don't wear that anymore anyway. Plus, he went through a ton of shampoo.
Excuse me.
And now look at you today.
Mm-hmm. He's still loud and obnoxious, but he's mine. What and paid for?
You said you're going to eat what's in there?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I know I don't want to go out and deal with all those desperate people that are like, oh, look who loves me today.
right.
Yeah. Tank took us to the zoo.
You want to go to the zoo?
Nah.
I'll take you to DMV.
No, I'd rather go there to the zoo in the winter. When no one's there.
You can go whale watching.
Buffet?
Yeah, go to the buffet.
Oh. I'll have to open the mirror for that.
That's good enough. I don't be able to see very much of that anyway.
Now, that bulkhead door, what color would you paint that? Gray?
Oh no, that was a white door. It's inside the wheelhouse. It would have been white.
Oh, that's inside the wheelhouse. I thought.
Yeah, it's the back wall of the wheelhouse on the bridge, so it would have been white, or at minimum brown. But I'm pretty sure it would have been white.
What?
You don't have any chips?
Would I have my sandwich? But you could go out. You go to Wawa.
You taking me to Wawa?
Yeah,
Oh, you're so thoughtful.
I'd be happy with it.
I prefer McDonald's.
You want McDonald's?
Can't get Chick-fil-A.
No, we can't get Chick-fil-A.
Don't they close on Sundays?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, they say for religious reasons, but I'm not buying it. I think it's just to drive demand.
Yeah.
It works. There's
What's that?
Chick-fil-A. Ooh. Carlucci's?
You can go to Carlucci's? Want to see how busy the grill is, or?
I don't want to go to. You're gonna go to Carlucci's Grill on Mother's Day.
That's what I fear. It would be crowded. You just want to go to the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I can do that. We'd be eager to take our own drinks, right? Yeah, I don't know why they got Pepsi.
Yeah, who drinks Pepsi? Gross.
Cheap restaurant.
Exactly.
They get Pepsi because it's cheaper.
Ugh.
It's like if you can find a Chinese restaurant that has a Coke machine, it's shocking.
Yeah.
He's right. I've never seen it.
And they're never from a vendor. They're always a standard cooler, and then they get whatever's cheaper. They never go through a distributor.
Oh, there's a lot.
You want hung up?
I don't know. Ask me these questions. It's too difficult.
All right, so let me show you what I got painted so I can get out of here and go get some food. I'm not going to bring out the airbrush to paint these things. So this is just the underside of the first class lounge deck. This will have decking on top. But we'll paint this black and then chrome it and paint it chrome just to do light reflection. I'm thinking, these, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but this is a half deck. So it raises up. The first class lounge was under this, and it had these little tiny windows that you can see from outside. And I'm thinking I'm going to build, when I put the glass in, and I don't think I'll be able to use my acrylic. I'm going to have to use like a Coke bottle or something to build these. And I'm thinking about using different colors of Sharpie in there to make it look like the stained glass that would have been the windows.
Oh, that'd be neat.
Easy enough to do. This is the back half of the boat deck. So this is the aft part of the boat deck. I painted ends on my benches. So my benches have black wrought iron ends on the benches. So I got 3 benches in this, and I painted those. These are the boat winches. So I painted them in my sick green color, and then painted the windlasses in the dark gray, and painted the base in dark gray. I don't know if that's coming through or not.
Yeah, you can see it.
I paint the insides of all my cowlings with off-white. You'll probably barely be able to see that, just to give it a different color so it looks like it's in shadow. I did the staircase, which I'll wait for this to dry and peel that off. and then I'll add some brass to the pineapples. And each, you know, they had little. There's a little statue here and pineapples at the intersection, so I'll add that. And then I did my second class grand staircase dome.
Oh, that's nice.
Just hit it with a Sharpie, just to pull out the
I was going to say,
line.
is that what you, how did you do that? Yeah. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
How did you get the Sharpie on the clear?
Well, the lines are ridged, and I just use the edge of the tip of a Sharpie, and it'll stick to it. I mean, this is a raised detail on the plastic, so I just use the edge of the Sharpie to catch it. And I think that's it. Oh, and my back wall. Yeah, which I painted the door. I painted the doorknob, so now the doorknob's got a little brass doorknob. So the back wall of my wheelhouse.
Okay.
So that's what I've done
the
today.
Panel liner on the door or around the edges of it?
I don't know if I'm gonna use panel liner. I might use panel liner. Actually, if you look at these benches, let me see if I can get in here. The benches I might use panel liner on, only to pull out the slats, because they are kind of molded in there, but it might make it too dark. We'll see. I might try it just to pull down this color a little bit, because these benches were probably like a oak or a mahogany or something. Probably oak. And I'm gonna have to do it on this to pull down this green. So I don't know if I have to watch these.
Those benches were out on the deck.
Yeah, these are the deck benches.
I think they used teak or something.
Yeah, it probably was. It was teak. It may have been pine. I don't know what it was. I can find out. I'll go find out what they were made out of. But it doesn't. That brown doesn't quite right. I don't want to repaint it because I'm about to do a million of these benches, and I don't want to mess with painting them all.
Yeah.
Anyway, Buck? Are you at a stopping point, or you keep going? Is Buck even there? Buck? Buck.
Bob.
No.
How about you, Gilly?
I'm done for now, so I gotta start packing for my trip. So I'm still working on my M32, weathering my M88. M81, sorry. Then I'm working on, just finished weathering my 88 gun, and I put decals on my little Jeep. So we'll continue to do this on the next stream, hopefully.
I missed a question from Sam. I don't know if you're asking me. For the tiny scale details, to use magnifier? Absolutely. I have, and I'll show them just real quick. I just use a headset at magnifier. Absolutely.
And I am back. I had to step away for a minute.
All right. Gilly, were you done? Sorry.
No, I'm done.
Okay. Buck, are you at a stopping point?
I am. And we moved it. Well, this is now the interior of the first floor.
Oh, excellent. Are you going to scale it down, or does it fit in there?
It fits in there. I'm going to cut it down a little bit, but I just went out and looked for a Lisbon apartment, and there you go.
That's excellent. Awesome.
That's gonna that's gonna be the bottom floor. The top floor, these two windows are just gonna have white because they're gonna be blocked up. You know, they're already blocked up. And then you saw the one for the bar and the area that's being worked on already. That's already got one. And then the side window here, I got to find something else.
You can can't you just frost the glass and just have like a flickering light in the corner, like a lamp or something?
Yeah, but I like the interior so much better.
It does look good, yeah.
I mean, when I showed the pictures of that, people were like, "Is that built? Is that a full interior?"
I did too. I'm like, wait a minute, you built the interior as well? No, that's cool.
I know. And that's the thing is, I can actually put far enough back so that you can actually look around through these little square windows. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of here.
Eat pizza and drill 2 holes, so she got a lot done. Steve, how about you? You figured out? Oh, are you done, Buck? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off because Andrea just made dinner and it is ready.
All right. See you, buddy.
See you,
Yeah.
Buck.
See you guys next stream.
Yep.
So you got it working, huh?
Yeah, so now I'm putting the a motor in the L296N, L298N motor controller and hooking it up to an Arduino Nano. So that should make this go up and down. And all I got to do now is test out the limit switches so it knows when it's up or down.
Do you have a plan for using that, or you just want to see if you get it working?
Well, one, just to get it work, but yeah, I mean, lifters are real popular with Halloween people to make something, lift up behind a gravestone or just like a zombie lifter.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually a stock part. There's actually a part number on here. So if I can get this to work with, in a Halloween type of way or holiday, then I can probably resell these. So
excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
that's
All
it
right.
for me.
Well, it's just the three of us then. So that's it for me. That's it for you. I appreciate everybody that's come. We love when we have a big group. We had 7 people, eight people on today, and we had a bunch of people watching. Thanks for coming. We love doing this and chatting with everybody. But that's it for me. I gotta go eat. I'll get some foods. So everybody wave.
Yay,
Bye.
bye.